the same things to people that they were doing 40 years ago. And I thought, how is this progress? How is this what science has offered us? What these doctors who tell us they're gods have to offer? This is ridiculous. And people need to know that science is wonderful, but it is not the answer to everything. They do not have the answer to everything. And there is a certain point at which they have no answer at all. And even when I was going through treatment, there were moments that they just looked at me perplexed. Well, all we could offer you is more surgery. And I thought, well, thank you. I'll go home and take care of it myself. And I just turned back to nutrition. Not only did I get the worst nutrition advice I've ever heard in a hospital, they hardly ever mention it. A dietitian, she called herself, came into my room at one point and she said, did any of the doctors talk to you about what you should do when you go home? And I said, no. And she said, oh, they're probably going to suggest a low-fiber diet for you. And I said, okay, what's that? And then she proceeded to say, only eat products made with white flour. Don't eat any vegetables. And if you must eat fruit, make it canned fruit cocktail. I said, I never knew that canned fruit cocktail was a health food. It was really quite outrageous, and I thought, thank goodness I don't need her help. So I went home, and quite frankly, my recovery was miraculous to a lot of people. I was sitting up after 12 hours of surgery. When my first guests saw me in the recovery room, I was sitting up in a chair. And they couldn't believe it. Everybody thought I'd be out for 3 or 4 days. And there I was sitting up in a chair explaining to them what had happened to me in the operating room. And, a day later, they got me up to walk, and the next day after that, the physical therapist came to sort of encourage me to walk again, and I met her in the hall. And she said, oh, I guess you don't need me. And one of my surgeons saw me walking past and she said, look at how fast she's walking. Well, I was walking the day before I came in here, so it's something I knew how to do. So, recovery just went like that. So it was really quite amazing. And as I said, I had other friends go through things as I've been going through things, and watching them have to have their incisions reopened, come down with infections, develop pneumonia, have to go on antibiotics, coming out of it with more chronic illnesses and more medications, I really was shown that what I had been doing was the best thing I could possibly do for myself. So I encourage all of you, as I do, to keep spreading the word and to make sure that your friends, your family, your loved ones, probably strangers listen better, but keep saying it. It's getting through. Every once in a while, as I'm walking through some venue, someone will tell me, Robin, you helped me change my life, or I'm so much better because I read your book or I heard what you said. And it is the best news I can possibly hear, and it is the best gift that you can give anyone. The gift of knowledge is better than anything. So thank you, and congratulations to all of you for being so much smarter than me. And I guess I might take 1 or 2 questions if anybody has one. Yes?
The early 90s. And I just need to let everyone know that while this woman was having surgery and recovery, she was right back on the air, doing what she does best, entertaining America just want to say thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was really the best medicine to be able to laugh every morning with everyone. Yes. Absolutely. Everybody thinks about what they eat a lot more. Howard is now down to only eating fish. And so, Gary, who's the worst, one of the worst, said to me the other day, I'm going on a cleanse. I don't know what that means. But he's going on a cleanse. I'm like, anything, and that's movement in the right direction.